Welcome to another SOE Portal Insight. In this insight, we'll take a look at how you build an SOE image using the Image Configuration Wizard. Before jumping into the SOE portal itself, let's take a brief overview of the key steps we will be covering. This insight assumes that you have already uploaded your business applications into the My App library. The first step of building an image is to start a new configuration from the My Image library. This will start the Image Configuration Wizard, which will direct you through the process. In the wizard, you will select your desired Windows operating system and configure the necessary Windows settings. You will select your required applications, including common and your business applications. The last step is to choose the hardware models that your configuration will support. Once the configuration has been saved, you will instruct the SOE portal to build the image. Then sit back and let the magic occur. Once the image has been completed, you'll download it, ready for deployment. I have already logged on to the portal and selected the My Images tab. Here we can see that I have an image configuration which has already been built. Looking at the actions available, I could download, edit, or delete this configuration. However, what we'll do now is build a new configuration to show you how quick and easy the process is. To start with, we will select the plus icon from the image configuration actions. This will start the image configuration wizard, which will walk through a menu system to build your custom Windows operating system image for your business. The first task is to select the operating system version. So from the menus here, we can choose the operating system platform, Windows 7 or Windows 8. We can choose the operating system edition. For Windows 8, that would be Enterprise Professional, 32 and 64-bit, and our service pack level. We'll hit Next, and we can give the image a name. This is a name that you can refer to that image on an ongoing basis for support purposes. So I'll leave the default here and hit Next. We can upload a company logo which will be displayed during deployment time to the end user. And then we'll hit Next. In this step, we'll configure our installation settings. So we can choose a computer naming convention of serial number, asset tag, or manual entry into our regional settings and our license keys, and configure a username and password for the local admin account. And then we'll hit Next. In this step, we can personalize the image. We can choose a screensaver or a wallpaper of our choice. I've got a wallpaper there, we'll upload that and we'll see a preview of that particular wallpaper. And then we'll hit Next. In this step, we can configure our Windows settings. So we've got either user access control, Windows firewall, or Windows update. And we can choose the necessary options that are suitable for our business. Then we'll hit Next. In this step, we can upload fonts which the business may require. And once we've uploaded the font, we'll get a preview of that font and we can select it for inclusion within our image. And we'll hit Next. Lastly, we can configure the Internet Explorer settings, so we can enter our home page and configure our necessary proxy settings. Then we'll hit Next. Now we'll configure our infrastructure settings. One of the most important elements of any machine deployment is joining an Active Directory domain. So here we can enter our domain details, both the fully qualified domain name and the NetBIOS name, and we enter an account which has add computer to domain rights. It's a fairly locked down account that only has the rights to join a computer to domain. Then we'll hit Next. This is an optional step if you're using Microsoft's Windows Intune service. You can upload your Windows Intune certificate, and upon deployment, a device will become managed via that service. Then we'll hit Next. Now we can choose the common applications that you want to be included in your image. So we can browse through the list here and we can see 64 and 32-bit flavors of a number of software items, especially the plugins that may be applicable to your business needs. We can go down here and I've selected 7-zip and the HP Universal Print Driver. Then I'll hit Next. Now you can select your business applications that you've uploaded into the My Apps portion of the portal. So we can go and select the applications that we've uploaded for association to this image configuration. Then we'll hit Next. So we can see a range of hardware models that have been pre-certified and available for selection against your image configuration. So we can go and select a couple of models. I've randomly selected a couple there and associate that against my image configuration. That's it. We've configured an image. Now we hit Save and we can go and actually start that build process. Now that we've built a configuration, we can actually go and start the build itself. So this is the configuration we just completed. I can select this and I can, under the image build actions, I can hit the build image and this will start the workflow and build that configuration for me. So we can see there it's kicked off the image already. It's gone to build queue. I will be emailed about the status of this build, and once it's completed I'll get a finalization email where I can come back into the portal and download the image. In order to download an image, we select the image which has been completed. You would have received an email notifying you of its completion. We can see that we've got an action to be able to download this image. So I'll click download and it'll start the download manager for us. So the first part of the download manager is to validate your credentials. So we've got a logon prompt here. I'll enter my credentials associated with my account and we'll log on and the download manager starts. So this will manage your download, so if you need to stop the download at a certain point or the network connectivity breaks midstream, you can come back and start from where you've actually made it up to. So you can select the image available for download, or give you some details, tell us the file size, we can choose the download location and actually start the download. Very easy. So that's how easy it is to build, configure and download your custom SOE image using the SOE portal.